Welcome back, everyone. 欢迎大家回来。今天是第238天 right? It is day 238. Got 3 things from yesterday. Yesterday was pretty okay. I think these are the 3 things. One of them is buy. How did the buy work? Should buy. Should go buy, right? Fail. And 可惜 可惜 and we swap this up a little bit in our head. Soul, right? K'e xi. It's a pity. And 后情 后情 oops. I think it's the 后情 logistics. Okay. All right. Let's get into our lesson. Getting close to a later part of the day.
玻璃
玻璃 okay, glass. 玻璃是小词 no wait 苗我 hold 虾子做的 oh sand 虾子做的 yes
玻璃偷
偷 secretly interesting steal when you swipe secretly 偷他偷的学了一 that kind of looks like shit, but it's not. I don't think I have this counter yet. 一届 we'll use 一届信
他偷偷的写了一封信。
一封信 oh no wait we do have that it's used for seal so it's a counter for letter interesting that's a drop on my part
偷撞击
撞击 charge no bump and beat to ram okay bump against something by bumping into yeah to beat something again by bumping into it 撞击了 oh boulder stone I don't think I have boulder 石
船撞击了岩石
岩石 interesting 岩石 mountain stone 岩石 oops
撞击
I don't know what typo I had
裁
there
判
裁判 wait did we get referee yet? I think we got we almost have referee. No, I mean for Taipan for the other for Japanese. Taipan. We can say this in right? Oh no, we do have this. Yeah. Saipan. Oh, maybe not. Saipan. Saipan. Huh. I'm not sure. I feel like it's not referee for that one. Oh, I think it might be trial. Saipan or Saipan. Saipan. Interesting. Anyways. Taipan. Taipan. You're having a judge. Wait, you're just having a judge? Oh, to cut off judge. Is in charge of judging all disputes or judgment. Judgment is what I would default to, but a referee, okay. I have to remember that. Taipan. Taipan 给了Taipan 给了还 oh yellow card 还卡 oh 还那卡还什么这是什么还牌还牌还牌
裁判给了黄牌。
Oh no, Huan Pai is 2, not 3. Huan Pai.
裁判
裁判
献血
献血献血 what is that? Lose blood. Oh no, that's donate. Yes, donate blood. I'm like 献血可以oh no, I didn't get that yet. Or did I? 献血可以 something 救生命
献血可以拯救生命。
拯救 What does that look like? It looks like a kid warped into a water with no, I don't. It kind of reminds me of Chung though. It's the same Chung, like this thing. Kind of reminds me of Chung, which is the what is that to undertake?
献血
The meaning is there though. Even if you drop like 1 or 2 characters, there's something nice about having 2 characters, 2 character sets. Let's see. Li, Bu Li. Yeah. Bu. Oh no, Bo, not Bu. Bo Li.
玻璃
玻璃 Heck. Oh my gosh, we just got the Death Star today. That's a Death Star, but it's not a Death Star anymore. What is the not Death Star? Warehouse? Armory. Yeah. Oh no, Toto. It's Toto. Toto is more like Toto. Or Toto. Toto. I think there's something about 1-1s. 1-1s don't sound like that too often. There's a slight modifier for 1-1s. But I don't know when they happen. They just happen after a while. Right now. Like E, for like E, sometimes it can be changed because 1-1s are kind of like not the greatest. Toto, right. Sounds okay. 见血
献血裁判
裁判撞 is kind of weak.
撞击
撞击
偷偷
Oh, the Toto. Oh, right. Reading room. 夜朗室 makes reading look room. Yeah, reading room. Okay. 图书馆有一个阅览室。
图书馆有一个阅览室。
阅览室
阅览室大胆
bold 大胆胆 is what? Wait. Moon dagger swipey. Oh, gallbladder. Oh man, big gallbladder. Daring bold. If you are bold, it is because you have a big gallbladder, or so the ancient Chinese believe. More like guts, right? You have guts. Your guts. 那是一个大胆的想法 Interesting idea.
大胆总裁
总裁 Boy howdy. 总裁 overall cut. Okay. This word is not used to refer to the president of countries. For that, yeah. 总统 right? 总统 is more appropriate, but yeah, this is more for I'm guessing business and stuff. The president of a company, political party, or a non-profit controls the overall direction of the organization. It has the power to cut off anything in it. Yeah. 总裁他是公司的总裁 Yeah. 总裁
总裁展览会
Oh, hey, we have 讲 again, just as a reminder. So it's unfold, right? 展览 unfold, look at 会 Oh, meeting, yeah, just to look at stuff, exhibition. 这是一个艺术展览会。
这是一个艺术展览会。
展览会文献
文献 documents make sense. Writing donate. No, that doesn't. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That one's a little weird. Documents refer to the important literature and other information that had been donated to humanity by the hard works of our contemporaries, along with those who came before us. Boy howdy. 文献他在阅读 No, not 阅读托读 Wait, no 但 Wait, hold I feel like it's 暂读 it could be 就读这读乍读 It could be 乍读 No, that's auditorium. Probably 暂读历史文献
他在阅读历史文献。
Yeah! Oh, that is yeah. Okay. I'm a doofus. Why did I think it was John? What is John? I thought it had merman too. Son of a bee sting, it does not. It's cavemen, not mermen. Cavemen. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. It's good to clarify these things now.
文献
Yeah, I'm not sure about documents though. Yeah, I know. I saw yeah earlier, but
阅览室
yeah. I gotta talk through all these things.
大胆
How did this work? Okay, yes. Okay.
总裁
These are suspicious.
文献
Shit.
"展览会
Oh, wait. Yeah, some of these are
胆量
oh, there's guts though. Yeah, 胆量 a quantity of gallbladder, which is guts. When you have guts, you have a large quantity of gallbladders or courage, right? 他没有胆量告诉真相告诉真相 He does not have the guts to mutually tell the truth. He didn't have the guts to tell the truth, yeah. Oh, it's not mutually, but truth. Truth to each other. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
胆量傻笑
傻笑 Stupid laugh. It's a giggle. How do you laugh stupidly? Giggling, smirk. Oh, interesting. Laugh foolishly. 他看见我就傻笑 Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
傻笑
Yeah.
相撞
相撞 a mutual bump collision 两车在路口相撞。Two cars at the entrance, at the road entrance or intersection.
两车在路口相撞，
路口相撞，
相撞，连，
连 to pity. No, you're definitely new. Link is inside the pawn shop where he finds a starving coyote in the dusty corner. Okay. Link pities it, so gives it some rice to eat. In return for this gesture of pity, the coyote gives him a bit of soul energy that flows out of his body into Link's, making Link stronger. Okay. That's fine. That actually works really well. 鸡怜我自I mean 自那鸡自怜可怜 pitiful
连，
okay.
猴，
Oh, Saru. Ne? Does that even look like Saru? No. Saru is written in. I only seen Saru written in katakana. Oh. Harry Potter is inside the bakery where he's battling Slender Man. Okay. Instead of the monkey. He uses his magic wand to turn a poodle into a monkey, which then begins to throw curling stones and darts at Slender Man, who runs and cowers in the corner. Harry Potter watches his magic monkey with pride while snacking on a croissant. All right, that's good enough. Holds it. Monkey King. What? 美猴王. 美猴王? Ooh, really? 美猴王? I don't remember hearing that. Huh. It's probably because
猴，
I probably heard it in Cantonese. Actually, I'm not even sure. Let me see. King Cantonese. It's the same. I mean, oh no, it's pretty close. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay.
胆量，
胆量. I gotta review do things from the ceiling. Plot. Okay.
傻笑，
傻笑. Okay.
猴，
Okay, let's think about this. Okay. And then okay. All right. Okay. Uh
相撞，
Let me review Chuang for a moment. Yep, okay. Let's picture this a little bit. Okay.
连，
Alright, to pluck. That's not a mohawk, it's an antique. They took a finger, an antique. Ooh, this one might be tricky. James Bond is in front of the high school where he's showing off his antique weapon as part of his mission to the high school students. He is covered with fingers that stick out of the antique. It is covered with fingers that stick out of the antique. James Bond plucks one finger off and throws it onto the lawn, whereupon it explodes. What a cool antique. Maybe instead just like antique prosthetic fingers with like special gadgets. I guess it's the same as throwing a finger, and we'll just say prosthetic fingers, which he can toss as explosives, right? That makes sense. It's like explosions, right? I personally am very scared of explosions. Just saying. Although I guess video game explosions are okay. Dry Hua, Dai Hua, what? How do I? Is this my first Jai? Jai. I think this might be my first combination of this. I don't remember anything else. Jai Hua makes sense. I've used that phrase before. Jai Hua. It maybe not necessary to pluck flowers, but to also like pull weeds. Jai Hua. To pull weeds. Zai Yao. Summary. Whoa. I'm not looking. That's gonna be a problem.
摘
Jai
偿
Chang. Repay. Oh, here we go. Charlie Brown is inside the chapel, working alongside Slender Man and a shellfish. No. Okay, we'll change it up. To repay the chapel by repairing the pews. This is because they all accidentally set off a glitter bomb earlier that destroyed those very pews. Actually, Charlie Brown was not involved at all, but somehow got associated with the troublesome Slender Man and his dangerous shellfish friend. He could not talk the priest out of letting him off without repayment. Okay. So we got the unfortunate thing with Charlie Brown, right? But I think we're just gonna use shellfish as a currency, right? In order to like work alongside Thunderman to make up for the amount of shellfish necessary to repay the priest at the chapel for setting off a glitter bomb. That's fine. That's good. Shellfish can be is gonna be a storage of value from now on. Wu Chang to compensate makes sense. Wu Chang. Wu Chang. Free instead of Wu Fei or something like that. Or Wu Mian. I don't know. Wu Fei sounds fine too. Wu Chang. Pei Chang. Oh, company repay compensation. Pay was linked with something else that deals with compensation, right? Oh no, something else is compensate. Was it pay? No, I don't think it was pay. That's a company. Oh no, that is compensate. Okay, yeah, that is compensate. Oh no, what's pay? What's the other pay? Oh no, we got so many pays lately, or so many Patrickses. Okay. I mean, it's fine.
偿
I think we're fine. A shellfish friend, sure. It's kind of funny. A shellfish friend. A selfish friend. Secret agents. Oh boy. Hit me up. What do you got for secret agent? The secret agent has a weapon that looks like an ordinary stake. In reality, it shoots flowers that explode into miniature suns on impact. The secret agent carries this weapon with them whenever they go. Try picturing someone with black glasses, wearing a black suit, like some sort of FBI agent. Secret agent. I'm trying to see if there's any other way to reinforce this secret agent thing, because the character story itself does not elicit a secret agent. It's not relevant to the secret agent. The weapon that's being described could be ascribed to many things, not just a secret agent. So maybe the stick is disguised as something. I could describe a secret agent disguise. With these things, a stick and flowers. All right, a magic shooting, like a not a magic, a scientific, like a engineered stick that shoots flowers. And that's wild. Secret agent is rough, very rough. We'll see how well that holds up. Tall? Wow. I guess the secret agent's name is Tao now. This is probably Tao in like Tao. Right, one of the three generals. One of the lead generals of the Romance Kingdom, right? The War of the Three Kingdoms. This is probably Tao for Tao.
So,
Tao. Messed up. Alright. Secret agent and rice. And it has something to do with Zelda. Zelda is in front of the barn, where she is carrying a bag of rice on her shoulder that she wants to feed to the cows. Suddenly, a secret agent comes and hits her, messing up her balance and causing her to fall. The rice goes all over the lawn in the... I really dislike... Like, something... something evokes... one of the few things that evoke, like, negative feelings in me is witnessing or describing or seeing food be wasted. Whether it's a wrongdoing or not, it just feels so awful. Like, I mean, like, I'm not convulsing and wanting to flip some tables, but just to imagine, like, using the imagination of food being squandered, like it being destroyed, it's being used in some way. I often have to come to terms with that. Like, I get a lot of times people talk about, oh, well, they talk about the environments and they talk about like sacrifices, like the circle of life. I'm trying to beat around the bush here, but many of those things, right? And some part of me also feel like I don't think a lot of times when I'm talking to people who say like these things, they rarely emphasize how important it is, the sacrifice of life, like the sacrifice of plants. Plants are living things, so things like that, like the circle of life, how like that balance must be appreciated as well. So as opposed to demonizing people, right, demonizing the biological processes that happen, right, in order to survive one must consume something else, and that consumption leads to the cost in anything else. So if you keep like bending over backwards to look at direct correlations, what about all the indirect ones, right? That's a whataboutism for you. And that's my thought about food in general. Like, that rice didn't come out of thin air. Most of the things you consume as a living creature is at the consequence or the expense of another. Just because it doesn't have a direct relationship doesn't make you more altruistic or righteous than the next person. Now, the difference here is my visceral response to these descriptions, however fictional, like obviously this isn't happening, it's just the thought that something so precious as resources like food go to waste. So oftentimes that can come at a really strong odds against seeing content like that. So often, like, despite I can kind of appreciate to some extent things are funny and for sake of entertainment and stuff, but something about food is difficult for me. And I've shared this a couple times already. So when people are actively being wasteful with food, despite the comedy might offset, or like the humor or the entertainment might offset someone, it is a lot harder for me. Like, I can't think, I understand like food fights or like, I don't know, throwing something at someone in a very charismatic way, or you're like trying to even like experimenting with food. I understand that experimentation requires, I mean, I understand what it's like to use a model organism for the sake of research, right? And whatnot. At the same time, it's baffling how there's such a large disconnect between someone who can legitimately go out and witch hunt someone or consuming something because they are biological organisms, versus not understanding that pretty much most of their actions also lead to consumption. Like deciding that you will switch to a diet that increases like 10 times fold your consumption of something that you just serendipitously and selectively know that you must do, and somehow that makes you a better person. That's kind of like the stuff that I think about quite a bit. And I'm like, no, you're a biological organism that's consuming things, and that consumption of that resource is coming from somewhere. So this stuff kind of makes me the way I like have to compensate, like this is a personal share, obviously it's unsolicited. The way I have to compensate for this is to understand that life also comes with other values, right? And that is, while you can continue to maybe spin, like I could swim in my soup of anxiety, nervousness, and compulsory negativity, or I could spin it in a way like, well, this to the other person or to all the other circumstances can fuel new things, can fuel better things, can fuel appreciation. So oftentimes whenever I think of someone who's like pitchforking and trying to witch hunt someone, or being an organism that that lives and consumes, right? Living is consuming. Instead, being able to embellish and maximize the value of the thing. So that's kind of, I want to say this because it is related to Japanese and Chinese culture. Consuming in excess and consuming on the whim and selectively making yourself righteous without promoting the privilege of being alive and the welfare and the sacrifice of things is hypocritical, in my opinion. So you go around being like, for example, you go around being a keyboard warrior when the act of being a keyboard warrior is wasteful. And what fuels that? The energy. Energy is something that's consumed from using other life forms and resources. So it's one of those things, like, it's the pot calling the kettle black in so many ways, but there are differences between someone who understands that they consume things and they like to consume those things and then appreciate them to the fullest extent they can, versus someone who goes around suggesting that the way other people consume things makes them worse than the people that are also consuming things. I think to me it's kind of a lot of waste of it. One could argue it's not the greatest scenario or use of energy. To the point where you're saying like, well, this person consumes things and they spend most of their time consuming their energy to make sure that they're most resistant to other people who consume energy. That's like kind of saying you're going to spend an energy on someone who wants to consume their energy to make it so that it's harder for other people. And that's their goal. They have too much of a good thing or things to take for granted by spending most of their energy making enemies of other people as opposed to trying to work together and synergize. And that's kind of how I feel about sometimes when it comes to food. Like, it pains me to think that when the way food can be wasted with very diminished return. And this is obviously very benign because we're talking about a fictional thing, but witnessing it is still very difficult for me to accept. Like, it's to the point where sometimes art, I need time to like process art, because art is consumption, right? And sometimes literally food is involved in the creation of entertainment and expression and specific expression of art. I think ultimately it comes down to the degree of the excess consumption. I can't tell you how questionable my feelings were. Not that I'm condemning people, right? Like they are definitely, it's their prerogative. At least I think. But you know, watching bottles roll down the stairs and watch them and find out when they're going to shatter, that is something I personally have very difficult time seeing the return on that. Or like dropping things from a high place and seeing the results of that, you know, dropping glass bottles and throwing I don't know, throwing soda bottles in the air and running away or something like that. I guess it could be very entertaining. I can kind of see it, you know, people talk about it and you can process it, but at the same time it leaves a very difficult time for me emotionally. And this description kind of reminds me of that, where someone would be carrying some food and they want to use it, right? And then by whether it's an accident or malicious, either way, accidents, I almost feel like accidents feel even worse for me than someone who's maliciously trying to make the food disappear, because it's like they're both very terrible. Only one is like, that really sucks, unlucky suck, and the other one is like, well, there's an aggressor, so you at least know why it sucked. So it's like really, oof. Anyways, sorry. Some thoughts. Basically messed up. It's messed up. Not in this way, but messed up in a different way. Anyways. Zelda's in front of the barn where she is carrying... I think this is okay, right? Came up and hits her, messing up her balance and causing her to fall. The rice goes all over line in front of the barn, making everything all messed up, as rice flies everywhere. Zelda is quite mad that her day is messed up, as she is now has to spend the rest of it picking up each grain of rice. Okay. I could make it a little bit more visceral by like Zelda was carrying a bag of rice and she accidentally tripped right? Carrying the rice, and it got all over the floor, right? It's all messed up on the floor. Suddenly, right, one of her agents, one of her secret agents, since she's the princess, we'll just call them like special guards or something. I guess special guards is fine too. Secret agents came out and then found a very clever way to recover all the rice and have it serviceable to feed the cows that she was planning to do, right? A little bit more positive, yeah, to waste, I figured. Zao ta. Wasteful. Not the biggest fan of waste, especially food.
糟 长
Yeah, there are very, I would say nowadays, I don't outright hate most of the time or dislike most of the time. But boy howdy, there are things that I rationalize and cope a lot. And that's food wastage. Food wastes. What? It's like a kind of a weird thing, but when people think about crying, right? When someone cries just out of the sheer empathy, or cry out of like bleeding heart situation, right? How to emotionally feel like all hope is lost. Whenever I watch like a documentary of something that deals with the recording the food waste around the world, and obviously some people will say, well, you live in the United States. Like, I understand that. Food waste, it is like, it renders me speechless. Like when I see, just being able to see the actual volume of how much food turns over, or is let's just say disproportionately distributed, that type of thing, man, it is wild. It makes me feel almost unbalanced. Or like here's a different way. It's not negative, it's a less of a negative way. It's more like awestruck. When someone uses like presentation and filming and like stuff to show how much food is consumed, like every second or every day or every week, when seen at the scale of humans, right? Human consumption, it's so wild. Like it makes me like it's kind of like a different way. Here's a different way where I'm thinking things like your body, right? Your body, on your body, you carry more microbacteria, you know, like microbials, than you have cells in your body. That's kind of like the opposite direction. So whenever I see like food and it gets scaled up to the human population, it's absolutely like irrationally emotional. While at the same time, you can do it the other way, where you can visualize, like, for example, if you're equivocating units, like water, for example, there's in your bottle, you would have more molecules of water than, well, yeah, you compare it to like a specific scale. It's like, that's absurd, right? Anyways. Wow, that particular mnemonic elicited a very, very manic line of thinking all of a sudden. Chang or taste? Huh. I'm not sure how this is used. Chang. Charlie Brown is inside the chapel once again. Charlie Brown is inside the chapel a lot. And there's another glitter bomb involved. Charlie Brown is inside the chapel where he is tasting a new spiritual snack the priests have made that are shaped like glitter bombs. Well, that's unfortunate. He puts one in his mouth, and sure enough, it explodes in flavoring. Oh yeah, that's right. That's flavoring. Tasting quite amazing. Charlie is glad he had the courage to taste something new instead of being a coward. Okay. Oh, that ended well with Charlie. I thought it would have been like an unfortunate one where like, where he's tasting a new spiritual snack. So he's the guinea pig for these glitter bombs. And when he put one in his mouth, it exploded everywhere, splashing flavoring all over his face. It tasted good, but now he's like, you know, in a mess or something. It's unfortunate. But that was pretty good. I like it.
长
Oh, there's no examples yet. Wait. Aren't there supposed to be examples for this? Oh, wait.
遭长
There's not even an example for this. Are you telling me, oh, I think we're getting to a part where this is a word, this is a character that does not have any vocabulary examples yet. Yeah. I was gonna look at the examples to see how it's used. Interesting. Still working on it, I suppose. It's been a very long time since HanziHero got updated. Starting to feel a little, I have my reservations. Definitely have my reservations.
摘
Johnny. I forgot what this is. I know the antique and the fingers and stuff, but what are you doing with it? It explodes, but what? What's the word? Luck. Oof. Luck. Luck is gonna be
长 长
Okay. Luck.
遭
Oops. I missed the P. Typing. Alright. We're about to reach another milestone soon. Neat. Very neat. Alright, let's try to lock in here. What? Well, it's over.
B
Oh. Oh, that's not it. Oh no. I don't,
牙医
他是牙医，
玉米
吃一根玉米，
No, not again. Ah. Okay, hold up. Oh, wait. It's fine.
促使
这首诗促使读者反思人生。
Huh. Like advice? Suggest?
落户
我们最终在一个小镇落户了。
Settle? 落户. Ooh, that one's not good. Oh, hey, we just got
Jing.
being Jing today. What was Jing? Kyo? Yeah, Kyo. Excuse me. What is this component supposed to be? A podium? Yes.
房子、
我有2栋房子。
打招呼、
老板每天到店里都会跟员工打招呼。
Like quarrel, dispute, or 打招呼? Hmm. 打招呼? Huh. This is kind of like instruct impel. I'm gonna do like persuade. Oh, to persuade is good. To promote is fine, but in a different way. Like you're trying to get the person to do something, to get to do something. That's what I'm trying to. I guess the nature of it will be up to downstream events. What the heck is this? Incense? Oh my. Oh my.
庆祝、
庆祝国庆。
排、
something was off there. I don't quite know yet. Hmm.
实施、
这项政策将在明年开始实施。
Ugh. I don't know anymore. Hmm.
逛街、
我明天要去逛街。
I don't. What am I thinking of?
世界、
世界每天都在变。
打招呼. Like call for a talk, like a discussion. Greed is good, actually. Greed is good. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm like always like hit up someone by addressing them. Greed. Like strike up a conversation. I guess greed is good. Greed is good. 交互 is to straight up, but greed would imply that it doesn't have to be a discussion, but they would strike up like some sort of exchange of words. I don't understand this anymore. I thought it was wait. Oh,
乐
taking garbage.
学派
这个学派又开始复兴。
The greed is so good. I don't know why. See, that says hit up or strike up, beckon, and then like call out, right? Or like to shout, right? So you're like hitting up or striking a attention, which is like greeting. That's such a good thing, and I couldn't even think of greet. Feels bad, man. So what happened here? Pretty sure this is who. And then I thought this was Lian. And then
互联网
我每天都上互联网。
okay, it was the last one. And so I thought this was continue. But what does that mean then? Change, continue. 特殊的长 Not those. Hmm. Hmm. What the half moon? Ooh. Ooh. I legitimately don't remember right now. But wait. Huh.
脱下
在室内时应该脱下帽子。
Oh boy. I'm gonna go on limb and just type. Okay. It's not that. All right, let's look at this. I swear, why did I get stuck on this far more than I want to? I think that's supposed to be a stand and a tree as opposed to what? A lid and a... Yeah. So... No idea at the moment.
巧克力，
巧克力在哪里？
气化，
这个计划非常有创意。
I don't know what the heck. 气化. Yeah, I don't like tea. The way tea is being described.
围裙，
我买了一个可爱的围裙。
食盐，
食盐含有钠。
啤酒厂，
他在一家啤酒厂工作。
主任，
主任叫他去开会。
主任。
大人，
大人的生活并不容易。
It's not what I... No, it's not that. Yeah, it is definitely shit. Oh no, it's D. I don't actually remember anything about D. It's accomplishments. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. That was so far gone. D, how does that work? I have no idea how that works. Or T, not D. D, oh, that is D. Oh. I don't want to talk about it. I ruled out G because there's another G as well. It's not this G. Accumulate. Accumulate is what I'm thinking of. Dang it. It's turned into accomplishments, so it's a grade. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Turn it into a grade. Oh, I ruled out T for a different reason. Yeah, for accumulate. What is that? Accumulate is probably... Yeah. Pretty sure. Didn't remember another G. Oh, I was way off base. Oh no, it's grain. Dang it. It's a grain stock. So the other one that's Jing. No, that's Jing. No, it's Jing. I think that was Jing that I wrote. Yeah, those are the three. Totally forgot. Yeah, Jing is essence. I wrote essence. It's supposed with G. Oh, that sucks.
死
Oh, man. So disappointing. What? I forgot this component. It's not supposed to be. I don't think the Pope is in this one, right? That is a different component. I don't remember what it is. What if it is the Pope? It's close enough to that. Maybe like... No, I have no idea. Okay. Divide. Toe and divide. I don't like tiptoe. Tiptoe is awful. We need to change it up. I thought it was like enterprise. Plan. Tiptoe to divide. This literally is plan. I'm so sick and tired of tiptoe. Do I add plan? I did. But now I can't undo tiptoe. Let's write something. Yeah. This isn't the first time. Tiptoe should be rewritten to plan. There's no other reason. Like, there's not even a use for tiptoe. I don't think any of these would work better with tiptoe. Any of the reads. Enterprise doesn't work well with tiptoe. I only remember enterprise because it's enterprise. And then penguin is not going to work well with tiptoe, in my opinion. Plan. Let's see. So, Kirby, bathroom of house. House. Plan. Plan to redecorate. Something else. Or plan to head out. Planning Planning to go out. Go out on foot. He remember grabs umbrella from bathroom. Maybe like wet from last time. Trying to go out on foot. Maybe it's raining. Might rain. Okay. Yeah, this is awful. Like, no more tiptoe. Tiptoe is gone. I'm not gonna even entertain that. That's it's plan and plan. It's plan. Plan divide is plan. Let me see if I remember this. I do not remember. Oh, wait. Hmm. No. I almost feel like it's like worry or something. Wait. Yeah, got so triggered by tea. Uh, okay. Oh no. I have two possibilities. And I don't think so. Maybe like no, I YOLO'd that. I don't remember this. And that's gonna kill me. It's Jur. It is Jur, which is the value. To be worth, I know that. What is this component? Straight? It's just straight. We'll add you the like the head of the household or something. Head of the household director. I have leader. No. The director is fine. That was after leader and whatnot. But maybe I should write something else. The head was what I was thinking of. The head of something. The head of the project, the head of the household, the person in charge. Director. Is what I'm thinking. 主任. 主任. This facility carry out huh.
男生
我们班有12个男生，
Well, I guess boy, men, male students, or just, huh. I forgot 是 for whatever reason. Like pendant, kind of like experience, carry out. The 这线 讲 tomorrow morning start what? Implement, put into effect. Carry out reality. It is reality. Yeah, let's add this. I'm still really triggered. Okay. Implement. All I can think about is to carry out, which is the same as implement, but I didn't write it this time. 实施. Okay. Boy, men, it's fine. Don't remember the half moon. What the heck is a half moon? Hung. Oh, that's just fat. Dang it. Just to get fat. That's fine. We'll add it to the list, I guess. Or to gain weight. Same deal. We've already hit 5 today. Man, got so triggered by tea. Keep getting this mixed up with 2. I think the 3 ones that are stacked, three side by side, I gotta sort them out at some point. I don't know what it is. Stand and tree. Chung. Yeah, it's the lining, right? I can. This isn't the first time for lining either. It's not recognizable without sheng next to it. Cheng sheng. Yeah. Without cheng sheng next to it, it just doesn't. Or like e without it next to it, this doesn't have any use. Oh, it's not fine. This is the mnemonic is what I think it is. I don't know where the tree comes in though. I guess the tree is what's throwing me off. Let's write something. I think this character is not great standing alone. It has to be standing with a vocabulary word. It doesn't mean anything, in my opinion, standing alone. Let's see. The tree sucks, so washing his body with some palm tree leaves. Yeah, that sucks. Maybe. So Charlie in the bathroom of the infirmary. Trying to wash blood off the lining of his suit. Wash blood lining, right? Lining of suit. This is just gonna be shirt or clothing. We're not using lining. Lining is terrible. Underwear, liner, shirt, clothing. Mainly shirt. Underwear is not bad actually. Bottom layer is shirt. So let's just say Charlie Brown bathroom infirmary. Cleaning shirt. Accident. From a falling tree. And like a let's say walking, I saw him. Accident from a falling tree. Guard helps him to the bathroom. Clean shirt and suit. I think this is. Let's see. So the eyeball is next to the tree, right? On guard. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, wait. Wrong tone. Let's see what, how can I change this? Just gonna stick to carry out.
发胖，
There's no
我不
reason
要发
to.
胖，
There's no reason for me to forget this. Let's just we'll chalk it up to not having to improve it.
黑熊，
有很多种类的黑熊，
脾气，
它的脾气很坏，
烤鸭，
这家餐厅的烤鸭很好吃，
Excuse me.
赔钱，
这个生意赔钱，
All the left side. Thought it was like oh, it is Kwang. And then Che? Oh my goodness. I was way off on Che. Kwang was my 50-50. And Che, I just don't Che. It's the moreover thing. We gotta change Che. That's not the first time Che showed up. What is that? Kwang Che is like case or the situation moreover. I feel like it's something like so then I wrote the word.
况且，
这房子太贵，况且地点不方便，
Oh, it's just moreover actually. So then is okay, but it's still moreover. Just based on how it sounds. We're gonna change Kwang is fine. Oh, so moreover needs to be changed, but also in addition more so therefore okay. It's another Kirby thing. Kirby is not good in general. This doesn't have anything to do with Kirby as well. Oh, but it can be linked with... Oh, no, wait. It's in the basement. Yeah, so this is one of the some of the earliest ones. And this one is the one that, with all these synonyms, it's one of the ones that suck the most in the beginning. Yeah. Because this has nothing to do with Kirby. So we need to imbue it with something that deals with Kirby. We could take the same approach as Ce. And but Kirby's in the basement, not in the bathroom. Ce and Ye, right? Ce and Ye. The thing is, one's a booklet, right? Ce is a booklet. Ye is a page, and this is a bookshelf. But those are all related. All of them characters are related. But now this is in the basement. So how do I... I'll just probably relate to them. Let's see. So how do I do this? I think this one is going to be a special case because Casper, Kirby, like Casper, And Yoshi works at power plant. Basement looking for more booklets and pages on bookshelves. Works at power plant. Moreover, needs to learn about electricity. Goes to basement to find bookshelves of booklets and pages. I need a definition of moreover. As a further matter besides, moreover, glasses electrically. Okay. Actually, this is probably also furthermore. I don't like moreover either, so we're gonna change up moreover. Probably furthermore, or in addition. Okay. Practice this. So okay.
Chen.
And it's just gonna be shirt from now on. No reason for being pedantic about lining. It's easier to get to lining from shirt than shirt to lining. For me anyways. This one's kinda scary. Oh. That explains why it's kinda scary.
傻瓜。
只有傻瓜会那样想。
丰硕。
他的学习成绩很丰硕。
20 big. Plentiful. Big. What?
很。届时。
届时他会把计划告诉我们。
In time. It's in time. as well. uh hmm. Interesting. Hard, big, a lot, substantial. Okay. Serious. A lot. Great. What else did I write? Important.
烤箱、
烤箱可以烤面包。
Hmm. It's certain. Certain is the word, right? Hmm.
慌忙、
他在慌忙中忘了带钥匙。
Like panic, hurry. Hurried, panic. What is hurried panic mean? Great hurry. Galar. Galar. Fu. 球。
高尔夫球、
他每个周末都去打高尔夫球。
破烂、
这本书太破烂了，需要换一本新的。
It's so broken, it's like deteriorated. I don't know what they want for that yet. Oh, whoops. That's not. I meant Kong. Oh. What? Oh, Bing. Wait. I missed the G. Everything's gone south. Today is so terrible.
成绩、
特殊的成绩。
What? Huh.
口感，
这种面条口感不错。
I don't know what's going on with that.
恐慌，
在恐慌中，他忘记了正确的出口。
Still panic. What is going on with that one? It's like it's broken. It's so bad it's broken. Okay, just gonna say broken. Deteriorated, dilapidated, damaged, old. There's just so many ways to describe worn out. Hmm.
蛇皮，
这是一个蛇皮钱包。
Remember what happened with... Is that not sure? Oh, wait, no.
硕士，
他拿到了硕士学位。
I might have typed the instead of S. I might have said, that might have been typo. Probably typo. I don't remember what this... Why is that next to that? How do you... It's like a military officer. Hey, like... Oh yeah, master. That's just gonna suck. I don't think I have anything I can do about master. Yeah, there's just nothing you can work around for this. You just have to. This is from yesterday, so I don't care about this at the moment. Like, it's just gonna be rote memory at the moment. I don't have anything I can attach it to. It's so far from everything. Like, a big soldier is a master. And we're not talking about master as in like a director or something. We're talking about masters. Like someone who masters things. I could say like an aged. Huh. Thinking.
虚，
Like him going out to observe. I have no idea at the moment. Hmm. I so often I type M instead of W when I want to type it W, and it's always on it happens to be on Butsu a lot of times. Hmm. So here, okay. I can't. Am I confusing this with something else? No, it's mall. It is mall. I need to change this up because this sucks. No bakery related things here. Yeah, there's nothing related to bakery. That's oh well, he throws a croissant at each of them. It's not good enough. So Mario basements. We already know it's Mario. That's the fine part. It's the bakery. And it has something to do with tree, which doesn't work. So we're just gonna go with wood. Wood instead of using tree. There are some wooden. Went to the basement of the bakery to find wooden baskets. To find certain wooden baskets. Flour. I don't know. Flour, sugar. Flour, baking ingredients, right? Baking ingredients. Take upstairs. Croissants. And this is occasional. This is just today's block. I don't think I'm too worried about this. Just a really triggered day. I gotta reset. So what do we hit on today? G for accomplishment. I need to change G too. G is not good. Or G is not great. So he tied them together and invented something. Okay. I mean G once in a blue moon. T. We changed that. It's planned now. T. 值 lost straight, right? That's value. The component for straight is just straight. Not much to it. 实施 Let's carry out. Implement is not the greatest. Pang. Pang is occasional. Pang, there's no way around it. Chung, changing that to shirt. And Kwang Che. Che is changing. Che, Casper, Yoshi, look, moreover. Or furthermore. And then Maul. So out of the 8, 6 of them are probably not the greatest mood, I suppose. At the moment. 2 of them are worrisome. I think it's T and T and G are a little bit worry. The rest, I think, changing them makes it a lot easier. Okay. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I don't remember this, though. How Quasimodo goes out. He wants to look at hay bales. Yeah, I don't know what the translation of this. The hasten? Oh. To hasten his walk. That reminds me of a Charlie Brown thing. But he's going out to see the hay bales because they're interesting. That's where I changed it.
使某
Let's see if I can reset.
B
What?
修剪
花园里的树需要修剪。
Just gotta picture it.
鸭蛋
鸭蛋有时比鸡蛋大。
燕大熊猫
大熊猫在中国生活。
责骂
我讨厌被责骂。
博物馆
博物馆里有很多历史文物。
脚掌
你可以按摩我的脚掌吗？
What? Oh wait, I got two things mixed up. What? I think I messed up yesterday. I'm pretty sure I messed up two things. Yeah, we have to correct that.
词 解释，
可以请你解释一下吗？
历届，
历届会议的议题都很相似。
后辈，
我会帮助后辈成长。
系，秒钟，腰，为，滚，途中，
我们在途中休息了一下。
过敏，
他对某些食物过敏。
敲，堆，
Oh. Okay, so I got this mixed up with something else. And that's not great. Unless... Like...
速，
Oh. Oh, okay. It's a slight... It's a slight messed up. I thought he was at a beach house yesterday. So, that's okay. I gotta adjust that. But... I don't know why this is wrong, though. Yeah, stay over is fine. It's implied it's overnight.
值得，
这本书很值得一读。
It is worthwhile. Okay. like that phrase is it's worth this book is worthwhile. Is why I wrote worthwhile there. Or you could say this book is worth it. Or worth reading. Worthwhile reading. Huh. Wrong, yeah.
劳动
Wrong
劳动
tone.
可以让人健康。
车站
火车已经到达车站了。
Oh, whoops. That's train station, not parking lot. I'm trying to focus. Really, really sit in.
所冲突
他们因为意见不同而发生了冲突。
Strife? Conflict? Yeah, I don't know what to do about masters yet. Just be angry about it and go from there. Oops. What am I looking at? Oh. Oh. Oh, is that what I was getting it mixed up with? That might be it. I have no idea what that is. Oh, no, wait. I do know what that
缩小，
你能把这张图片的尺寸缩小吗？
胡说，
不要听他胡说。
啊，嗯，哎 there's just no idea. It happened again. Fortune. That's fortune and shellfish. It makes me want to type like, I don't know. Things are not looking great.
敏，
I think this is like close or intimate, right? Oh, I have no idea. Right, it's just today is just not good. Tie. Oh, it's paste. We need to change up tier. I this is not the first time either. Oh, how did tier work before? It was like you're placing fortune, offering a lot of shellfish. Yeah, it's intimate. We already know that. Tier needs to change as well. Did I write anything for it? No. Yeah, kind of sucks. There's nothing that distinguishes, or the wishing thing is, or like the telling fortune thing. Let's see. So Timmy, front of electricity. Electricity plants, right? Let's say is pasting posters. How to save shellfish or currency. How to save a fortune in shellfish by offering wishful secrets. By offering free energy using his wishes. By, I guess, wishing for pasting posters, advertising, I'll say fortune by offering free energy. Yeah, that's not the first time either. We're having a below average day, that's for sure. Forest station.
缺乏，
这个城市缺乏
国籍，
他是中国国籍，
境，
Excuse me, that's probably 4.
走着瞧，
我是对的，你走着瞧。
切片，
土豆切片后用油炸，
怨言，劝说，
他劝说我参加他的公司，
Oh, wrote the typo.
西式，
西式家具，
It's a Western style, which also equates to suits, Western fashion.
"劝告，
他不听我的劝告，
We practice
See?
this. Okay. Now what happened here? I feel like it's like hmm.
刚，
Not thinking about the right thing.
老，汗水，
汗水比灵感更重要。
Just making a mental image.
贴心，
他没有贴心的朋友。
被，共，
Oh, no, wait, that's together. Wait, what is the difference between... Huh. Yeah, I better be careful about that too. Japanese is stronger. Iki. Iki for a region.
玉，歇工，
工人因为雨天歇工，
and I lost the right. Also show for detail. Right? This is serene. I can't get it. There's just not enough. Sheep and word is not enough. Oh, I got it.
安详，
老师总是带着安详的表情。
I'm not sure if I want to add something to Xiang. Oops, serene.
电池，
我的手机需要一颗新的电池。
披风，
风吹动了他的披风。
Cape.
难过，
我感到很难过。
Oh no, wait, that's nervous. Or sad? 难过. Hmm.
搞好，
我们必须搞好这个项目。
赠，
I gotta remember what Oh, it doesn't help, does it? Maybe it does. If I click on this. Nope, doesn't help. Oh, I'll check it later. Maybe in the future. It'll come up again. We're talking about both the gongs. Hmm.
控制，
请控制你的饮食。
道德，
道德是社会的基础。
Not this one. Not gong gong.
公共，
公共财产。
Oh, that's 中 Bad day, bad day. Very bad day. Hmm. Hmm.
排队，
请在这里排队。
Oh, line up. I'm thinking of 派对.
硬币，
我希望我有1枚硬币。
不但，
他不但会讲英语，还会讲中文。
摔倒，
他摔倒了。
葱，枪，
Oh, wrong tone. Hmm.
失控，
车子突然失控了。
毫秒，
他在100毫秒内做出反应。
飞弹，
我们剩下3枚飞弹。
碎，自杀，
日本有很多自杀吗？
亏，公司，
公司给他1个月的假。
What?
面面俱到，
他的解释面面俱到，大家都听懂了。
鸡，寻，除，接触，
他第一次接触外国音乐。
Sorry.
恢复，
他今天早上恢复了意识。
情，字幕，
请打开字幕。
他的，
他的车，
烂，海拔，
我们站在1000米的海拔上。
Oh wait, 海拔。What? What the heck is take out water?我们正在1000米的海拔上。Just having a mental block here. What is going on? What the? Oh, elevation. It's waters. It's dang it, 海拔. It's a turn of phrase. I thought I could hold on to that, but I didn't, obviously. 海拔 is how do I turn a phrase? The 海拔is like to pull out, yeah, instead of take out. I thought of take out and it was lost. I think the easiest way to go about this is elevation. Elevation is the amount of land pulled out of the sea. That's what I was using. I totally forgot. Couldn't think of it. Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait. What is responsible? Is that not responsibility? Oh, yeah, it is. What? What? What could? What? Or am I? Wait. Am I screwing up on the left side? It's responsibility, right? What am I typing incorrectly? I swear I typed run already. Run was the first thing I typed. And that didn't change anything. What? Oh my gosh. I might have typed a G. Might have.
责任
That didn't
责任
change
重大
anything. I typed every combination because I thought that was the first thing I typed. Man. Alright, well today was... Hopefully today doesn't have a repeat. It's usually the worst day. A level up day on Wanikani makes HanziHero at my limit. It's okay. How many are we going? 3, 6. We're just gonna lock all of them. Let's try to do all of them now. Put in the effort. Right. This is secret agent. Just refer to it as agent. Yeah, just agent is fine. This one kind of sucks. Lian. Lian. Die. Jiao. Hole. I think that's whole. Chang. 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 Right. Okay. This scepter and skin thing is not helping either. Hmm. Oh, that ticks me off. Something Li. Oh, Bo Li. Oh man, Bo Li is a problem. Tried many different things. Many things in my head. 向前。拆判。Pun is questionable. Pun is very questionable. Tai is kind of as well. All right.忘记。偷。月朗是。月朗是。大胆。Okay. No. Yes. Wait. 仲裁？仲裁？ Oh, overall judge. Oh, president, right? 仲裁. This one's rough. Wenxiang is gonna be rough too. Documents. Zhelang Hui. Zhelang Hui. The heck is Zhelang Hui? Like see things unfold. Exhibition. Oh. Oh, several bad ones already. Vocabulary is getting rough. Okay. Liang. Xia Xiao. Xiang. Okay. We have Link in the bathroom of the pawn shop. Saw a unfortunate coyote a starving coyote, so he gave him some rice or grain. Rice as a good deed. And in exchange for his pity, he was rewarded with an empowered soul, right? For a good deed. Literally and figuratively. It's Link. Then we have James Bond in front of the high school showing off an antique that was used in one of his older missions, which had a bunch of prosthetic fingers that he can pluck from his like hand and whatnot, and then they have an explosive device in it or something secret agent-y. Good enough. Then we have Zelda, who's in front of the barn, accidentally tripped, right? Tripped while carrying the rice or the grain, rice to feed the cows, and it mucked up everything, messed up everything. But luckily for her, her subordinates, her agents, were able to recover most of it and be able to carry out her duties, right? She is a princess after all. Okay. And then we have Harry Potter, who is in the bakery, where he is fending off. It just happened to be duking it out with Slender Man in the bakery. He transformed a poodle into a monkey, and with those opposable thumbs, able to grab curling stones and arrows and defeating Slenderman while he's enjoying, grabbing some croissant on the side. Enjoy. Okay, and then we have Charlie Brown doing two things actually. Charlie Brown is in the chapel. On the one hand, he's being roped to be repaying because Slender Man and his goon, right? We'll just use this. And his goon, some weird looking shellfish, set off a glitter bomb. And it's just unlucky to be associated with them. So they're working off their repayment. While at the same time, on a different occasion, he was Charlie Brown was invited to test out these new priest goodies. They're in the shape of a glitter bomb, and they explode in the mouth with lots of wonderful taste. I don't actually remember what the rest of it requires. I don't think we need the rest. Like, what does the sun have to do with it? Oh, flavor. Oh, flavoring, explosive flavor. I couldn't even see the little like tail thing. It just looked like 2 strikes because of my writing. Okay. Yeah. So it explodes in the mouth with a lot of flavoring. Sometimes Charlie can be a little, sometimes, maybe unexpectedly. All right, let's go over all the stuff that derailed me today. I gotta put in the work. It's always about putting in the work. So, G, what type of G are we talking about? G. Oh, I think. Right. D, and this was being mixed up with which is also G. This is accomplishment. And this is accumulate. Qi, we're changing it all up. And let me try to visualize this. It's Kirby in the bathroom, and he plans on going out on foot, and it might rain. He's planning on going out, so let's grab his umbrella from the bathroom, which was wet from the other day. That's why he thinks it might rain again. This is plan. Tiptoe can hop off. Until we find any use for tiptoeing, I don't think there's any use. Even in my Japanese side, I don't have any use for tiptoe at the moment. The way I did it before was tiptoeing requires planning. Right? When you're tiptoeing something, you're intentionally doing something, so you're planning to do it. That's how I got to plan most of the time. Then we have 值得. I think 值 was lost. So it's the component straight that got lost. Uh, 值得. Worth. I think 值 is not the greatest here. It's James Bond sneaking in. It's okay. James Bond like snuck into a house on a mission, and he bumped into Slender Man and was scared straight. That was a valuable learning lesson for him. So that's where the value and attain a value, or able to attain value, which is to be worth. Right. Sure. Sure. Was I lost reality for a moment. That's not a euphemism. I promise that's not a euphemism. Lost touch with reality for a moment. 实施 we're gonna use to carry out. It's to implement, but that's also carrying out. I mean, you could say to carry out could be also a pivot to enforce or execute, but implement has some nuances, so we'll just care about nuances later. In the long run, it's probably still going to pivot to implement when reading sentences, I suppose. Fill them out. We have Fa Peng. This one was very disappointing. Super disappointing. And I lost how to write Fa. It's like, so missiles. I think there might be something on top. I'm gonna say it's a TP. Dang it, it's a bunker. It was some sort of protective shelter. I don't remember. My image has him like hunkering down in something in my head. Fa Peng. No. Wait. No. Wait. It's moon. I could change Pong up. I can. I don't actually remember anything about Pong because I didn't think I was gonna forget Pong. So it shows how much I know. Yeah, I don't actually remember. What does that have anything to do with the moon? And I didn't have a backup basically. Oh wait, I think I added an extra. Wait. Hold up. Oh, it only has 2 strikes. Oh, yeah, because it has nothing to do with sheep. Whoops, it's not sheep, it's half. The half moon. What does this have to do with where he is as fat as a perfectly round moon? That is because he just ate... Patrick ate a all moon sculpture. He thought it was a piece of cheese. He tries to enter one of the stalls but fails to enter halfway. Actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I just happened to... I've forgotten it. That's pretty good. Good mental image, actually. I wrote sheep, not hung. Or sheep, not half. Okay, halfway through. We changed this up to Chung. Chung completely changed it. We're talking about shirts now. So what is this? Charlie Brown. 3. Guard. Help him clean his... Okay. Much better. Yep. Much better. So shirt. Won't be using anything otherwise if it has nothing to do with it. Only until further use. And then we have Quan Che. We changed up Che, right? Yes. Casper. Added Casper, Yoshi. Moreover, looking for more things with electricity. I could actually add Ke as well. Some of Ke for Kermit. But we'll see. I don't think Kermit requires any pivots. Quan Jie. I was 50-50 on Quan, which that's a little disappointing. I thought it could be something else, Quan. This is a situation one. And Che. Okay. Ironing it out. We're gonna use furthermore. A word I'm far more accustomed to than moreover. Let's see. We have this one was super disappointing. Mole, which is certain. And the swap up is now we're talking about wooden baskets. Wooden baskets filled with ingredients. Wooden buckets. Wooden buckets filled with ingredients. Or baskets. Wooden baskets filled with baking ingredients. Right. As opposed to trying to stick a tree in a basement and stuff. I think we're going to change out all the trees. So the trees are most of the properties of the tree. Tree is so ubiquitous that sticking trees in bathrooms and basements and stuff, only tree, we got to alleviate some of them. There are times for actual trees, and then there are times for more flexibility. I think this is one of them. Imagining the baskets hanging from a tree in the basement of a bakery is, I mean, it's outrageous. It could work for some people. I don't think it works for me, so we're gonna change it up. Chu was slightly disappointing. I don't think not sure how often I use Chu. And I don't really know how it is written. It's probably written I actually don't know if the hay bales have boxes or not. Is it mountains? They're mountains. And it's very unique. It's the only hay bale I have so far actually. Or like this term. Tool, which is hasten. This is a hiccup. I don't expect to miss this too often. Tie we changed. So tie, imagine it. Yeah, works a little bit better. Yeah. Which is pretty easy. It's still a little far removed. Or paste. Because the pasting of the poster is not necessarily too close to the idea of fortune and in saving a lot of money. Let me turn it. It's fine. We'll see how long it lasts. There's and then ba. Yeah, ba. This one, you know, not quite sure the stroke order on this anymore. Hold up. Boxes are weird. It's probably vertical for what we're writing. Hi, ba. We have pull out. It's very important that it's pull out. Okay. Oh, hi ba. Hi ba. And that is elevation. That's a little disappointing. So the most disappointing stuff. This one not disappointed, right? So we correct. This is unfortunate. This is a mix-up. So honest error. We forgot this component. So honest error. We changed this up. Kind of disappointing. This is very disappointing. This is disappointing. So is this. Changed it up. And changed it up. Okay. Most of them are kind of known problems. All right. We'll see if they come up again in another 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Actually, some of them are about to reach restoring. And I think we might end up going right into restoring at some time. It's in November. It takes a while for close to a full year on HanziHero's schedule. It takes close to a full year before something leaves the rotation. Alright folks, that's a wrap for today. Tomorrow, hopefully it's smoother. Right? Yeah. It's good. It's good to have days where you spend time. I still think these are the roughest days. HanziHero is okay. It's generally trucking, but it's very dependent on Wanikani days. Wanikani days are the lesson days. I almost want to. The lesson days really impact HanziHero. Doing 4 hours, lots of things go on in the head. I don't know if I want. This is my limit. So this is definitely my limit. We're getting down to like 90%. Almost 90%. This is like 92%. And I don't want to tolerate. I don't tolerate more than going below 90%. I think this type of method, dropping below 90%, is, in my opinion, a little bit worrisome. Other than that, every other day has been fine. But usually it's on lesson day for Wanikani. And not the second lesson day. Like, the second lesson day is usually alright. It's the level up. Every time we level up, it's the tough one. Lots of characters in the mix. Gonna brainstorm about what to do about that. Or how I'm gonna go about that in the future. I think it's consistent enough to know that I don't have enough. Like, it's at the edge. Alright. Until then, this is the end of HanziHero session. Right. feel free to follow along, pick it up, try it out for yourself. Maybe you can watch this later. 谢谢. As always, feel free to stop on by. Curious how other people push their limits, you know? How much volume can you cram into your brain on any given day, and then how far do you scale back? I think I would not want to do this every single day. And I feel like if I had a personal guess, I think most people are doing that much. I think this is acceptable for most people. And I think that's because they're acclimated to it. I'm not acclimated to this. I think this is pushing too hard. When you start feeling like you have a dip, a dramatic dip, like the difference between, for me anyways, the difference between about 90%, it can tank to like 70%. And the reason why I mean by that is, I want to be able to do this for a very long time. So if you're constantly pushing yourself to the limit every single day like this, I think it requires a scale back, right? This is okay right now because it's every 11 days. Roughly every 11 days, there's a day I must be really on point. So what I'm probably going to do is I got to make sure that I am well rested and like really on my game on these days, which I've become a lackadaisical about because I started late today. I had some errands. There are other things that affected today's mojo, and yet it's still fine. This is still fine. I just don't like the feeling as much. The idea is that I worked hard, or I try to fix as many things as possible. Don't cut any corners, right? Or uncut corners if I was cutting corners. And that's how I resolve things, right? You have very tough days, but they're not the average day. The average day must be an average day, not away from your limit. So, or like away from your limit, at least some headroom away from your limit. So things like when I'm running, right, I would run 4 or 5 days of training, then it would be like different types of intensities for me. So it'd be on really vigorously for a couple days, then off, on, off, on, that kind of thing, in order to make your body, like your body and mind, right, adjust and give time for recovery and pushing, recovering, pushing. For me, I think when people study and learn, they're always pushing at their limit, or they're either pushing at their limit and then it feels good and then they continue to push harder, and then ultimately burn out, right? You eventually burn so hard that nothing is satisfying except even harder. You go harder to be more satisfying. So you keep pushing the envelope until you can't manage it anymore. Then the solution for those individuals, at least in my opinion, when I hear them, is they quit and they start over with something else. And then they repeat the same cycle, which overall, if you do this in a staggered way, I think it's sufficient to get to whatever it is that your goal. My concern oftentimes is that those people will then go on to do great things with their skill, but then whenever someone approaches them for advice, or they go and see other people to provide advice, their advice will reflect their path. And to me, I think those individuals who do like burnout, recover, burnout, recover, burnout, recover, and got lucky, in my opinion, that their material is that they go as hard as possible to get to the end of something and then look for the next thing to replace that, right? And then keep going up over time. That advice often ends up getting projected by negativity. So like, what does that sound like? I'm sure lots of other language learners have seen this. Actually, in fact, I read this all the time, like almost all the time, once a day, at least once a day. I would read comment about language learning, and that is, you must suffer, you must work really hard, get anxious, always nervous, punish yourself all the time, and you have to be studying every waking hour, because if you're not working hard and sweating and like getting angry at yourself for being a perfectionist, you're not taking this seriously. And that to me is probably why I kind of suggest to myself a lot of times, I can do this every once in a while, but if I do it all the time, that would be the experience that I'm showing. I mean, I'm recording every one of these sessions, so it will be obvious days that my emotions dip and my consistency dips, and then it'll be obvious when they're not, right? And I hold, at least I'm using this to hold myself accountable. I'm constantly reminded to be attentive to my mood. And today was really tough, right? It was a tough day. I can't possibly imagine how it would change someone's perspective if they self-impose and voluntarily cause themselves to do this all the time. Now, that doesn't mean those people can't train other people and advise other people to be really great. But in my opinion, I don't think you have to get there that way. You don't have to get it there that way. There's a difference between someone who smiles 90% of the time and 10% of the time they're sweating, throwing a temper tantrum, being frustrated, versus someone who is 90% of the time miserable, gets there relatively in the same time. In my opinion, it's debatable, but I would say overall you still get there in a reasonable, relatively similar amount of time. And then having an environment, if you have an instructor like that, this is what I often refer to when someone says, well, I don't like teachers. Like, someone would come up to me and say, I don't like teachers because you always get the bad teachers, the teachers that like try to they're really stern and strict, and they don't like disagreements and whatnot. And the very people who are saying that is the behavior that is creating those teachers. And what I mean by that is there's not necessarily, this isn't necessarily causal. I take that was a little too direct. There is a high chance that the correlation between someone with that perspective ends up curating people, or like influencing people indirectly to have a similar perspective. So when you are incredibly stern, strict, non-negotiable, that is also correlated with the emotional baggage of how hard it was to get there, right? And what I mean by that is how hard they felt to get there. So when you're trying to encourage people, in my opinion, to try to pick up language learning and stuff, and your first advice is, oh, it's really hard. Like I kicked my butt. Like, I made all these mistakes. You should never make these mistakes. Here are my top 10 lists of mistakes you should never make, because no matter what, it's going to make you miserable. And before a person would take the person's word for it because they are inexperienced, right? However, when push comes to shove, in my opinion, when you're comparing someone who has done it versus another person who has done it, the idea is often, well, a lot of that stuff is self-imposed. And that reflects on teaching quite a lot. When one is incredibly miserable most of the time, constantly angry and pushing themselves over the limits, it's very difficult to expect a human being like that to want to be happy and be encouraging and be enthusiastic about what they're doing. Those are the symptoms of burnout, right? Burnout is when you fall out of passion because of the grind. The grind becomes so strong and heavy that it sucked all the passion out of or it destroys the passion. And I already went through like 3 or 4 hours talking about passion and motivation a while ago. Motivation requires daily upkeep. Passion requires a lifelong lifestyle to maintain. And passion is the victim. One's own passion is the fuel and victim that can run dry from constantly inability to exercise discipline, which is, you know when to prepare for your on days, and you know when to take your rest days, and you know when to gauge yourself so that you don't drive yourself in the ground. This is one of those days, and I'm still okay with it. Although I'm going to sound very negative throughout it, right? Like, I don't know if anyone ever like sit here long enough to be like annoyed by it, but you know, I hear myself being negative, like trying to rationalize things and whatnot, and that's kind of what it's like. If you spend like pushing yourself, that's gonna be how it feels, and I wanted to make that apparent. I don't think of sunshine and rainbows when I'm struggling to retain all the information in the day while being tired. It's going to affect me. But I come back, wake up, and I'm rested and do it again. I can do that because I don't do it all the time, at least in my opinion. You go hard on the days you're ready, which clearly I wasn't so ready today. And some days, some lesson like level up days were pretty good. Today is a good demonstration of where my lowest of lows come from. But I end the day with knowing that I tried my best. I did a lot, I think, relatively speaking, compared to like my average days, right? And that's how you kind of know. You know when days you take it easy, and because you know what your easy days are and your average days, you know when your hard days are. So I can tell you that my easy days, it's like clockwork, you know, an hour and a half out the door, we're good to go. And then on Wanikani days, the average day is like 30 minutes to an hour. But on level up days, they're 4+ hours, right? And even the day after, tomorrow, where I'm supposed to do the short recall, pretty nice. Yeah, thought I'd share before we go. So that's the end of today. Again, you're more than welcome to come on by. I would love to hear how other people go about negotiating these things. I think it's part of the language learning process, right? That is part of learning, discussing how, and brainstorming and exchanging ideas on how one can improve your routine over time, right? Standardization before optimization, right? In my opinion, which I agree with a lot of other successful people, and then there are successful people who disagree with this, right? But I found sufficient evidence that in many fields and disciplines, that having a consistent routine first is arguably and debatably more important than having a perfect routine first. Without a consistent routine, no matter how good the approach is, if it's not consistent, you are not it's not going to be able to be improved upon, and it's not going to be sustainable. So then you have to start a new routine, another perfect routine, when the previous one failed. You do not consistently and continuously learn from your routine. So I genuinely think, despite how it sounds, starting at a position that you know and can do, right, based on your prior experience, that's a great place to start, and then embellishing it and refining it and optimizing it over time. I rarely ever drop a day because I know the volume that I can do for sure, and then I know the volume I could do for sure, and I know the volume that I could give up and be laxing and lazy as well. So that's how you go about it. I'll be saying the same thing in another year and a half when we reach the when we're getting close to like the end of Wanikani and HanziHero, and then we'll be juggling 2 other things. It's going to be the same. It's likely going to be the same comment, but with more subtext, nuance, and context. Maybe like some Chinese examples. Who knows? In another 2 years, I might explain the whole thing in Chinese or in Japanese. That's kind of a worthwhile imaginary goal for the time being. All right, let's wrap. I wanted to end on a positive note, right? And so until then, for those who are only interested in HanziHero, 大家下次见。感谢观看. Right. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Whoever is watching, right? Take care. Stay safe. Study responsibly. Until next time. Bye bye.